The writer's dream continued. Mr. Egregious, he puts his black suede jacket on top of them and changes dark prescription bifocals for the clear kind. He has gray hair and beard and is not a bad-looking old guy. He's 30 pounds overweight. He looks too serious, but he doesn't feel that way. He feels relaxed, comfortable, and creative. His creative urges include the pretty young woman at the next table. He looks over at the girl at the counter. He can only see the upper part of her face over the open top of the counter. He opens his 16-year-old son Nick's literature textbook. He looks for and finds a story Nick wanted him to read. The story is Rainy River, about a boy trying to decide whether or not to go to war in Vietnam. Claire, speaking very loudly on a cell phone, "Oh, Ing, yeah. I'm busy over here. Yeah, we'll see you." Mr. Egregious, God, she is loud. He half turns towards her, smiling tolerantly, then turns back to finish reading the story. He realizes for the first time that his son is probably worried about going to war. 2002. He skims the literature book, closes it, and opens the notebook. Ing, short, plain, early 20s, Oriental. She goes directly to the spot chair between them on his side of the library table, facing the first girl. A glance passes between them. She does not order, but begins to study. Mr. Egregious looks like organic chemistry, pointing to the organic chemistry formulas on the front of the girl. And yes, OChem. OChem? Yes, organic. OChem. Do you know OChem? I used to. I liked it. It was spatial and structurally palpable, like geometry, he says, holding his hands cupped, facing each other without touching and rotating in opposite directions. I'm having trouble with it, figuring out the MR. Do you know what about MR, mister? She shows him a worksheet. Is that mass spectrometry? That graph? Yeah. Then that should depend pretty much on the weight, the gram molecular weight of the chemical, then, shouldn't it? Well, yeah, but more. Is it electrostatic? Yes. It's been a long time, 40 years. I've forgotten. I had some medical mass spectrometry, but we didn't do it in my college chemistry classes. What are you studying, your major? Bioscience. Are you pre-med? Yes. It's so much work getting in. Where do you want to go? East, Philadelphia. University of Philadelphia? Philadelphia State. I don't know if I can get in. I was at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia when I was rotating during my training down on Bainbridge Street. I don't know it, geographically, I don't know if I want to do it. Medical school is life, too. I went to Washington and St. Louis. It was diverse. We had Oriental students, Hong Kong, Tokyo, American Japanese, and one black in a class in front of me, he thought. Then I went to Boston, Harvard Hospital. For me, one important thing is to try to figure out the attitude of the school and if you're going to be happy there. The environment is important for time off, but you don't have much